Hi everybody, it is time for another update.
In 2.7 miles, keep right onto Railroad Avenue.
Hi everybody, it is Saturday, February 3rd, and it was my weigh-in day today. I really hesitated about whether or not I wanted to weigh in, because I knew there were a couple days this week when I was, shall we say, less than stellar in my weight loss journey. Every Wednesday we have a staff luncheon. So that's just something I'm going to have to learn to work around. But I didn't work around it this Wednesday. And then I had a couple other snacks. So I ended up having a gain of 1 pound this week. It could have been worse. So there. I guess that's it. I had a gain of 1 pound. What I did after I saw that 1 pound gain, and I thought, you know, this is starting to get out of control again. And it seems like every couple of years I go through this, where, you know, I do real well, and then all of a sudden something happens, and then it just snowballs. It seems like I've lost my ability to put the brakes on when I need to put the brakes on. So, sat down and I watched a couple of my old videos because I wanted to see what I was eating. Because, you know, I remember being satisfied and not being hungry. And yes, there was not a time when I was 100% perfect every single week. Yeah, I had perfect weeks, but not week after week after week. That's just not realistic. But still, I was in control enough that in spite of those slip-ups, I was still losing weight. So I watched some of my videos.
In 1 mile, keep right onto Railroad Avenue.
I'm on my way up to Rapid City. It's about a 40-minute drive from where I live. So I kind of know where I'm going, and I kind of don't. From between here and when I get up to Rapid, I know the road. But after I get there, then I need assistance. Anyway, I watched a couple videos, and you know, I don't eat that much differently now. But what I did differently back then was I was really, really hardcore about my portion sizes. Weighed and measured everything, which I still do, but there's times I don't. And I worked in snacks throughout the day, healthy snacks, which I haven't been doing.
Keep right onto Railroad Avenue.
And so there were just some habits that I had that were really good habits that accentuated weight loss for me.
In half a mile, turn right onto East Main Street.
Well, y'all know where I'm at, right? Anyway, so I thought, you know, there's no reason for me not to get back to that. This worked really well for me before. There's just no reason why it shouldn't work for me well again. That being said, I sat down and I made my weekly meal plan. Now, mind you, I am usually pretty darn good about making a weekly meal plan. What I haven't been good at, especially since I've gotten out here, is actually following that weekly meal plan. So,
turn right onto East Main Street.
Printed it out, put it up on the refrigerator. There's nobody else living there besides me, so no reason for me not to have it up there. And going back to that old habit of, you know, having a visual of what I'm eating, a visual of what...
In about 8.5 miles, keep left onto US 16 East.
I just need the visual of what I'm doing and a constant reminder. Now, as far as lunches, I don't always take a lunch. It just depends on what I'm doing and if I'm caught on a phone conversation or I'm in the middle of a project that I'm working on. I sometimes don't take a lunch. On the times that I do go to lunch, I come home for lunch. So again, there's no excuse for me not to stay on plan. I'm just making conscious efforts or decisions not to. So anyway, like I said, I have my meal plan up. I am working snacks in again. So what I've decided to do also, because this is part of the problem, when I don't take a lunch and I come home, I'm starving, and I grab the first thing, or I drive into town and grab something I shouldn't. So I'm going to start, no matter what, I think I'm going to start packing a lunch. And even if I decide to come home for a few minutes, I'll bring the lunch back with me. But, you know, there's a refrigerator up there. There's no reason for me not to have lunch. And I think if I start eating lunch again, it's gonna curb my evening eating. I typically get off work about 3 o'clock. I know there's going to be one day this week where I'm going to be later, but still. I don't go in till, about 8:30 in the morning. I'm in between 8:30 and 9 every morning. And so I have time to eat breakfast in the morning, which I've been doing. I've been eating breakfast. Right, well, I haven't shown you a grocery haul in a long time, so I just got back from Rapid City. I went to Walmart while I was up there. Thought I'd show you what I got. Of course, all this is Molly's food. All of her treats and dog food. Picked up 2 cans of canned pumpkin. I like to put that in oatmeal and other things. The reason I got this, I only have 1 jar of home canned pumpkin left. And I want to make some of my pumpkin bread in a mug for the week coming up. Got some green peppers, cucumbers, avocado, and onions, some jalapenos, 1 sweet potato. I was looking for zucchini, but they didn't have any. So I got a sweet potato. One night I was going to have zucchini fries, and I'm going to have sweet potato fries instead. Picked up grapes, my fat-free cottage cheese. This is the non-fat Greek yogurt that I like. Banana, my favorite Cosmic Crisp apples. Picked up some cheese sticks. These are the light ones. I think these are 2 points a piece. I got some fat-free mozzarella and some fat-free cheddar. Back here is just some frozen veggies. Hard-boiled eggs. I like to keep hard-boiled eggs on hand, like for quick lunches or breakfast. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, green beans. Usually mix these with my scrambled eggs. And I've got the Bare Naked for granola to add to my yogurt. Picked up some chicken breast. This is the Deli Fresh turkey breast that I use in my sandwiches. And they did have 98% lean ground turkey, so I picked up a couple of those. And then there's my fat-free half and half. All right, well, I am back to simplifying my menu plans. So this is one of the breakfasts I have chosen for this week. This is toad in the hole or egg in the hole. I don't know what you want to call it, but it is 2 eggs, weighed out total of 100 grams of egg, 2 slices of the Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. So that's 2 points. And then my blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries, all 0 points, about a 1/4 cup of each of those. And then I have 1 point in my coffee with 70 milliliters of fat-free half and half. So you'll be seeing this breakfast again later this week, but this is what I have chosen to start my weigh week out with. Well, best laid plans of men, I had forgotten that today was the day that I was invited out by one of the other work campers here. Her daughter is part of the local church youth group, and they had a dinner tonight. And she asked me earlier in the week if I would go as a fundraiser for the youth group. And so after I got back from doing my grocery haul, she texted me and said, "Hey, we're leaving about 5:30. You want to pick us up, or you want us to pick you up, or you want to follow us, or what?" So I thought, okay. I already had committed to go. I'm not going to back out of this now. I had no idea what they were having for dinner, but I went. And they had, it was like a spaghetti dinner. So the youth group kids were serving, so they just like gave us one scoop of spaghetti, and was a lettuce salad, a couple of very small pieces of garlic bread, and a brownie, and that was it. So after breakfast, that's the only other thing I had to eat. I didn't know how to track it, so I didn't track it today. You know, it is what it is. So we came home early. It's very, very foggy here right now. I mean, it was, when I came back from the store, well, when I was headed up there, it was really foggy, and it was even worse when I was coming back. So we're kind of down in a valley, and the clouds just kind of settled down here. But the roads were also starting to get icy. So we weren't there very long. They had entertainment. We stayed for a couple of the acts, and then we left. And I ended up following them because they had to go do something else. We took to the unpaved road down the side of the mountain on the way there, and I told them, I said, I'm taking the paved road back to the campground. So that's what I did, because first of all, I didn't want to hit any deer back here on the unpaved road because it goes through the forest. And it was very, very dark because of the clouds. There was no moonlight. So anyway, I came back to the campground that way. Earlier in the day, actually before I went to the grocery store, I made a menu plan. So I just kind of wrote it out here, but I typed it out now, and it's up on my refrigerator where it belongs. If you recall, this past summer when I was in Utah, I was simplifying a lot of things. You know, I told you I was only going to do, I was going to choose 3 or 4 different meals that I would rotate throughout the day. I'm doing the same thing now because that was wildly successful for me. Before I had my stroke, I was losing a lot of weight doing that method of meal planning. So I came up with 4 breakfasts, 4 lunches, and 4 dinners that I'm rotating throughout the week. I even came up with some snacks that I'm rotating throughout the week. So that should help keep me on plan. It worked when I was in Utah, and I'm bound and determined to make it work again. And having that up on my refrigerator so I can see it in the morning when I'm getting my breakfast ready. I will have to do some meal prep tomorrow. One of the things that I'm bringing back is my pumpkin bread in a mug. I'm having that actually tomorrow. So I'm going to make several of them like I did before, and then freeze them. Actually, I may not freeze them. They'll keep in the refrigerator because I'm going to eat them all this week, I think. Or I may just need one more. But anyway, they're only like 1 or 2 points. And tomorrow I'll share the recipe when I make it. But it's very, very simple. So I'm going to do that tomorrow morning, so I'll have that prepared. And then kind of look at where I am at with my other meal plans. What I'm most concerned about is just making sure that my lunch is ready when I need to have it ready. So anyway, I'm getting back to simplifying my meals. And hopefully it's going to get me back into weight loss mode, and I'm going to start seeing some success on the scale again, because I got to tell you, I'm feeling totally defeated. And it's nobody's fault but my own. I'm not asking for sympathy or anything, or saying, oh, you got this. So, well, I don't have it right now. And let's just be frank, I don't have it right now. I don't got this. But I need to get it back. Anyway, so after tonight's spaghetti, that should be about it. There's nothing wrong with spaghetti, and I didn't eat a lot of it, so it was made with meat. It was, when I make spaghetti, I like the noodles out, and then I like the sauce, and I like more sauce than, meat. This was more like a big, let's just say everything stuck together. It was good, and the kids did a great job. So, but it was one of those like a big ice cream scoops that they scooped up and they put it on your plate, and it went plunk. So, which is okay, because had I really, and the spaghetti was all chopped up. So it wasn't like he had this nice big plate of spaghetti. It was all chopped up and all mixed together with the sauce and everything. So it wasn't spaghetti and sauce on top. No, it wasn't like that. They chopped up all the spaghetti noodles and they put the sauce in. I think they must have cooked it all together. I don't know. Anyway, that's what dinner was tonight. So tomorrow, actually my menu plan's up on my refrigerator already, so I'm not telling you what I have tomorrow. I'll show it to you. So, but I will tell you, the breakfast that I am rotating out is the breakfast that I had this morning, which you just saw. And then I have, for another breakfast, I have non-fat Greek yogurt with fruit, and I picked up some Bare Naked triple berry granola, low-fat granola. And my half and half is a staple, my fat-free half and half. So that's the second breakfast. The third breakfast is the pumpkin bread in a mug, and that'll be with fruit and a couple hard-boiled eggs. And then I have a day where I'm going to have oatmeal and some eggs with my coffee. So those are the 4 breakfasts that I'm choosing this week. For my lunches, one of the lunches is fat-free cottage cheese with pineapple and a couple hard-boiled eggs. Another one is one of my favorites, actually, is where I take 2 of those Wassa crisp breads and I spread a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese on each of them, and then I open up a packet of Star-Kissed tuna, and I like the bold hot buffalo, and there's another one that has jalapeno in it. Those are the 2 that I really like. So I spread that on top of those crackers, and then I will eat those with either an apple or some grapes, and maybe some cucumber slices. And so that's another lunch. The third lunch is a turkey wrap. It's the Oscar Mayer oven roasted turkey breast. Then I have some flour wraps here that are 2 points each, wrapped with some either avocado or Miracle Whip Light, and a slice of Velveeta with a serving of grapes. And then the other lunch I chose was actually a repeat of a breakfast, which is a Greek yogurt with fruit, a couple of hard-boiled eggs, and one of the crisp breads. So all 0 point or low point. Not 0 calories, but 0 points. All right, so my dinners then. I did find 98% fat-free ground turkey up at the one Walmart I was at today. The other one didn't have it when I was there last time, but hopefully they'll get it back in. So I have basically I'm using the ground turkey to either cook it and keep it ground up, and make a salad, maybe some taco salad. So ground turkey with the lettuce salad, and some veggies, of course. That's one dinner. Another one is chicken breast with salad and veggies. And by veggies, I have some cucumbers, I've got some green peppers here, but I also bought some frozen vegetables that I can cook up in the microwave. Turkey taco salad is another one, and then chicken strips with, I'm actually kind of excited about this one. I'm going to make some chicken strips, chicken breast strips, and with some, I wanted to make zucchini fries, but this Walmart didn't have any zucchini. So I picked up a sweet potato, so I'm going to make sweet potato fries. And then I'm making a yogurt salsa dip for both the chicken strips and the zucchini fries. And then I'll probably serve some cucumber slices with that. So those are my dinners. And then for the snacks, mostly I'm going to have like a serving of grapes and a cheese stick or two. And then I'll do a baked apple one night in the microwave, where I just take an apple and I cook that, and I usually put some monk fruit on top of it, and I put some butter with it too. So those are all my snacks. Oh, popcorn with spray butter is another one. So I've got it all outlined up on my refrigerator now. I should be okay. So hopefully I am not going to see a gain next Saturday. We are having, next weekend I'm staying in the hotel here because we're having we're supposed to have a hockey team come in, and I actually may not be staying in the hotel, to come to think of it, if they decide not to come, because it's been so warm, our pond isn't frozen over. So the plan was I was going to stay there Friday and Saturday night, but I may not now. If they're going to let us know Monday whether or not they're going to come. But we're having like a girls' crafting weekend where we're going to go up to the hotel Friday afternoon after work. We're going to take our crafting machines and just spend the weekend crafting. We're bringing in food. We're going to have breakfast and dinner there. So I'm thinking, I have that ground turkey here. I'm thinking about making turkey taco soup to take. I have to think about that this week. It's not till Friday and Saturday, so I have time to figure that out. So, well, anyway, this video is getting really, really long, so I just want to tell you where I was at, what I'm going to be doing this week. You guys keep at me here. I'm going to start showing you everything every day. I have to. That's the only way I'm going to be successful at this again. So, okay, you guys have a good weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.